Social isolation and loneliness are, if not one of the major public health problems of the modern age. And it's something which is felt acutely by older people in our population. The Not So Cut Off report is a beautiful publication which distills research commissioned by the Arts Council and the Berrien Foundation to identify how the arts alleviates isolation and loneliness for older people. And what we did were interviews with older people, with artists, with host organisations and with funders to identify the factors that underpin the success of the arts in alleviating isolation and loneliness. And the findings of the research are illustrated with beautiful shadow images, both shadow castings and shadow tracings.
The reaction from the older people on the project and the focus groups who sat for their shadow portrait was really strong and really great. They really appreciated the idea behind the work, and it had a symmetry with their lives that made it very meaningful for them. In total there were 6 case studies, and from each case study there was usually one story that emerged. Lots of memories would come flooding back, and memories that were really true to their core self, and that was quite a strong thing to come out. And I don't know if I would have ever got such a strong sense of that had I not been doing a project that was so directly linked to people.
When I was working, that was a routine, that went on for 51 years. But after that stopped, you felt that your life was really of no value. The isolation was painful because you didn't know what to do yourself. Getting involved in with arts and been out and meeting new people and going places and different venues has helped me immensely, because it's really is good for your mental health and your well-being, I feel.
We were very pleased that we got a chance with the Hope Art project, and it was very colourful and bright, and the teacher Beverly was very helpful to us all and sort of boosted our confidence. Most of the ladies that do come, they're maybe widowed, and they sit at home and they feel lonely and they like to get out for a chat, and it's nice to have a different interest, because when you have something to interest you, you feel as if, well, it's important that I go and that I don't miss it. We didn't really think when we were starting to do this that it would be such a benefit to us, both physically and mentally. When people were doing it, we forgot about our aches and pains, and we could have walked about and we were able to do things that we didn't really think we could do. When we saw other people doing it, we discovered we could do that too.
Many older people don't get out often enough to enjoy activities or challenge themselves to do something new. So we were delighted that the Women on Wednesdays took up the opportunity to do the silk painting, something completely different. This is a kind of alternative therapy. Art offers a chance to prescribe a different way of getting out of a low-level depression or getting a chance to stay active. All those public health agency 5 ways to look after your mental health and well-being. Art embraces all of that, but offers a creative opportunity to do so in their own local community, surrounded by friends and family, in a venue that they feel comfortable and confident in.
We were involved in a 12-week intergenerational art project here with Longfield Care Home and Broadbridge Primary School. Over the 12 weeks, the young people came here weekly to work with the residents using different forms of visual artwork. There's a wall outside which is blank in their garden area, and a lot of the bedrooms look onto it. So they wanted something in that space to make it more appealing, more attractive. We then decided that we would work with mosaics, and we just decided on flowers. The project really is about bringing the 2 generations together.
Well, I found it very interesting, and it was great having the children in to talk to and show you what they were doing and join in with them. When you see the bus arriving and them all pouring out of it and coming tearing in round the corner, just glad to see them coming. We were all sitting waiting on them, and after they left, everything just fell flat. The art was something to look forward with and interesting. We went out for a visit to Derry to see the art. Oh, it was great. We recognised her work, and just thought it was lovely that we were involved in it.
Not So Cut Off distills the important and the key messages, the key findings from the bigger research project, and distills it into a way that makes it accessible to as wide an audience as possible. How do we take this really rich information? How do we make the voice of older people as strong as possible and heard by as many people as is possible, to be able to influence the policy agenda of the future, to be able to influence the work of artists in the future, and to be able to make older people themselves realise that the arts, yes, is something for them and is not an elitist activity.